AI is already here. I mean, I don't know about your experiences with AI, but I've seen it recently. So I was at the airport and there was an announcement. So if so and so, blah, 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 on the flight, blah, 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 would come because we are leaving in 3 minutes and the gate is closing. So this was an end gate. If you know Seattle, I was in the sea gates. And it is literally impossible to go there without a train ride. So you have to get yourself on a train and over there, and it's basically impossible to get there in 3 minutes if you're in the sea gates where I am. That's AI, right? And then there's another person I encountered recently checking in a hotel. I did a mobile check-in, so I had the key on my phone, but there's a connecting room that somehow wasn't opened, so I have to get another key to open that room so I could open the doors between, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't have my ID with me, and she wouldn't give me a key saying I need my ID. And I'm sure that's protocol, but here's the deal. What is more likely? Somebody has a fake ID, or somebody has a mobile check in done on their phone and they are not that person? I mean, that's the thing with automated intelligence, right? We see it so often nowadays. You have these people, humanoid people, right? Forms, whose minds basically work like machines, robots of yore. They're just following the rules. They go by the book. They don't bother putting on their thinking caps and actually thinking about stuff. I remember years ago at a hotel, I said, "Hey, my key's not working. Can you fix it for me?" They're like, "Oh, we need your ID." And like, "Oh, my room number is this. My name is this." It's like, so the chance that somebody picked up a random key which has no identifying room number and knows the name of the occupant and the room number is, I would say, pretty low, right? And how does asking for ID help? I mean, it's the rules, but I guess that's the thing with me. Like, I never was one to follow the rules strictly just because they're rules. Because you do stuff because it makes sense, right? There's a lot of stuff nowadays that doesn't make sense, and people just follow the rules. And in the olden days, you could justify it by saying, I follow the rules, but that's no longer true today. We all know in the military, just because you follow command by your superiors and you commit a war crime doesn't mean you're going to get let off, because you still have a brain and you're supposed to use it. And I think that's the thing about AI, automated intelligence, right? There's so many things that just don't make sense. And I think initially, at least some people think, this doesn't make any sense. But you just keep on doing it and you forget, or you don't care whether or not things make sense, or you don't even realize whether things make sense or not anymore. AI is here, right? Automated intelligence in human form. And the thing is, flexibility, I think, is the key to overcoming this. Using your brain, right? Because really, what's the issue if you didn't follow protocol with this person, right? There is no issue. It's their room. And the 1 billion chance that you're wrong, well, I mean, you could have gone to play the lottery as well and won $1 billion, right? There are things in the world that are so low probability that we don't have to think about. We don't have to protect against those things. And yet, people somehow still do? Why? Why don't they play the lottery instead with their chances?